Today's tech tip is going to cover some cool things that you can do with Google Meet. The two topics we're going to cover are live streaming and the use of a new product or a product called JamBoard for interactive whiteboards with your students. And so the first one we're going to talk about is live streaming. And maybe you are in a situation where you don't want to do an actual interactive conference with your students where they're sharing screens and talking with their peers or going back and forth, but you really want to do something where maybe you're going to take them on a nature hike, or you're going to show them an experiment and they're going to have to come into the live stream to see the science experiment, or whatever it is you want them to just log in and watch what's happening, a teacher demonstration, if you will. That's when you would want to use the live stream. And so what you would do to set up your live stream is we go in to create our calendar event. So I'm going to go create my event and say, I'm going to set up my stream for Saturday. So we're going to call this the Saturday stream. And so I'm going to change this and set up for a future date. So it's going to be for this Saturday, the 18th. I'm going to leave it from 2:30 to 3 p.m. is going to be my stream. What we want to do is we're going to go down to more options, and we want to add conferencing to it. So I'm going to add my Hangouts Meet, and this is going to give me my Google Hangout Meet for it. Now, our traditional Hangout Meet is going to be everybody gets in, they can share their screen, we can see their video, everybody's going back and forth. We don't want to do that. We just want to set it up more where it's going to be a demonstration. I'm going to show the kids a science experiment or something really cool, or I'm going to take them on a field trip, a virtual field trip, and I just want them to be a part of it and kind of see what's going on. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to expand out these conference options with the down arrow. And you see a new button here that's come up that's called Add Live Stream. This is what we want to click on. We're going to click Add Live Stream. This is giving you your stream link. This is the link that you're going to share with your students. You can put this into the Google Classroom, put this on their classroom calendars, send this to them in an email, however you want to get this out. This is what you're going to share with them. So I'm going to copy this link here, copy that stream info, and all it is it's a website link. Maybe you're going to live stream to your parents and you want to send this out to your parents so they can see a live stream of what's going on, or a day in the life of Mr. Egner, whatever it is that you might want to put up. So this would be the live stream link. So I'm going to click. So this is going to be where the live stream link is. And when this comes up, this is going to have everything in here. It's just saying, hey, we're waiting for the stream to begin. Now, this is just setting it up. So there's nothing that I'm going to have to do. I'm not logged in for anything. There's no sharing of my screen or my camera or anything like that I can do, because I'm looking at it as a stream participant. Now, you as the teacher are going to go back into your event. And so I'm going to save this event. So let's say we've got this for a future event. Gets time to Saturday. This is going to be my Saturday stream, day in the life of Mr. Egner. So I click on this link. What you're going to do as the streamer is click on this Join the Hangouts Meet, not the Watch Live Stream, Join the Hangouts Meet. When you click on this Join the Hangouts Meet, you're going to join your meet just like you would with everything else. So I'm going to make sure my camera's good, my hair looks good, I'm ready for this. I hit Join Now. I've started my Google Meet. Okay, now what you're going to do is this is set up to be a stream meeting, so you have to click Start Streaming. When you click this Start Streaming button, that's going to let you know that you've gone live. Now, one of the things that you can do is you can invite other stream participants with you. Maybe you're co-teaching, or it's a day in the life of Blue Team, and you've got all the Blue Team teachers and they're all talking about something that's going on. You could have everybody in the Google Meet that you want to be a part of the stream. So I'm just going to do, this is just me. I'm going to hit the Start Streaming button. And you want to make sure that everyone is ready to start streaming, so that everybody's hair is looking good, you're ready to go. That's a part of your actual stream. So then I'm going to hit and start streaming. So once I've started streaming, it is going to tell me that I am live. So up here in the top, I can see that my stream is now live. It is going, and I'm ready to start streaming. Everything is good to go, and I'm streaming. I can still do all the things where, like sharing my screen, I can turn the captions on. There's lots of different things that I can do with my stream. Now I'm going to go over to the student side of it, or your stream participant. but know that there's going to be a lag in the audio. So I'm actually just going to pull it up, let you see what's going on with it. But the audio is not going to be matched up because there is a delay between the live stream and what your stream participants see. So if I go back over to the stream side, do all the things where, like sharing my screen, I can turn the captions on. There's lots of different things that I can do with my stream. Now I'm going to go over to the student side of it, or your stream participant, but know that there's going to be a lag in the audio. So I'm actually just going to pull it up, let you see what's going on with it, but the audio is not going to be matched up because there is a delay between the live stream and what your stream participants see. So if I go back over to the stream side, do all the things where... All right, so we're done with that. So now in our 3 dots, what we want to do here is this is where I can say, okay, I'm done with the live stream part and I'm going to stop my stream. So I'm going to click stop streaming, and that is going to stop the live stream of my meeting. So then my participants will know that my live stream has ended. Another way that you can do it, maybe you want to continue on with your Google Meet with maybe your co-collaborators or anything like that. Another way that you can stop your stream is by ending your Google Meet, leaving the call. Once you've left the call, that would get you out of your stream. The next thing that we want to talk about real fast in here is JamBoard. JamBoard is an awesome tool. It's at jamboard.google.com. It's also going to be in the email that is sent out to you guys. And what JamBoard is it's an interactive whiteboard, free, doesn't cost anything for you. And what we can do is you can create jams. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a new jam here real fast. And I hit the plus key to start and create a jam. And so once my jam starts up, you can add different boards or different screens to it. So with my JamBoard, I can select my pen, I can select the pen color, and I can write what I am trying to say. So I've got welcome in my JamBoard. Now I can set up and do lots of things with it. I can erase, I can add different things in here. I can create up here to create a new board. Now what's also neat with this is with our backgrounds, you can set up and have backgrounds that are lines. So if you want to have lined paper that you're going to be working with for your students, maybe it's a writing assignment. You could do graph paper if you wanted to have it as a graph side of it that you wanted to do. I can also set up and have just a clear background. But where the JamBoard really comes into play is when you share the JamBoard. Okay, and so one of the things that you can do with this JamBoard is I can invite others to share in my JamBoard, right? And so I'm going to put up here problem. So this is going to be 4 plus 2 equals, right? And then what I want to do is I want my students or somebody else to solve this. So where you're going to go up here is you're going to go to share. Just like when you're sharing docs or drive items or things like that, you're going to set up what is it that you want to share. So by default, it's private. It's only for you. So now I can change this. I can make it so that it's public on the web. That means that anybody can find this JamBoard and get to it. I would strongly encourage you not to do that. So what I would stick with is either the on anyone at Albert Public Schools with the link. So that's going to be just our school staff that could do it. And so that you could get, if they've got the link, they would be able to do this. So what you can choose is that they can view it, or where it really gets into the fun of it with the JamBoard is they can edit it. So if I go, they can edit it, and I hit the save button. This link that I have now, once I get this on, anyone can edit and save. There it is. So now this link, I would just add this link to my Google Classroom, or let's just say I'm going to set up and have my Google Meet with my students. So I'm going to go into my calendar and I'm going to start up my daily Google Meet. So this is going to be my virtual office hours. I'm joining my Google Meet. And what I can do here is come in and say, go to the text and say, okay, guys, here is the interactive whiteboard. So I'm going to say, here is whiteboard for today, right? And Oh, I misspelled that, and I copy that link in there. And now I've given everybody that's in my Google Hangout access to my Jamboard. Now, what they can do with that Jamboard is go in and see all of the different things that are going on, and they have the same tools and access to the resources that I do. Now, I could have somebody come in and they could answer this, or we could work through the Google Meet. You can also do some really cool things, like say maybe I wanted to create a sticky note, and I wanted to make something that was, I wanted to make this more interactive. So I'm going to make a sticky note called edible. And I'm going to drag this sticky note over here, and you can resize your sticky notes. And I'm going to make another one. Let's just say I'm going to erase this out of here real fast. Well, I'll just leave it on there. We'll just kind of, for sake of time, we'll leave this on here. I'm going to add another sticky note, change the color of it, make an orange one, and we'll call this not edible. All right, and so then I'm going to close out of the sticky note, and I'm going to put my two objects that I want, edible and not edible here. Okay, so now what I can do is with my students, maybe I could have some things set up. I'm going to go in here and I'm going to insert an image, and I'm going to do an image search. And so I'm going to search for ice cream. And in this image search, I find an ice cream cone. And I'm going to put this ice cream cone in here and have this sitting down off to the side. I'm going to add myself another image. And let's just do here, let's add a car. Let's add a car. So we're going to add a picture of a car. And we'll shrink this one down. And what we can do with this car picture then is I could have my participants in the Google Meet and say, okay, student one, I want you to drag what is edible and what is not edible. So hopefully student one would come in and say, okay, the car is not edible, so I'm going to drag it over to the not edible. The ice cream is edible, so I'm going to drag it over to the ice cream. Really a lot of possibilities with the interactive whiteboard shared with your jams. And you can save your jams. You can have multiple jams. You can create new Jamboards, open Jamboards. Students can create Jamboards. A lot of cool features that you can do with the Jamboard. If you wanted to learn more about either of these two features, and maybe there's something I didn't touch on, or you wanted a little bit more, feel free to email, call me, reach out. We'll get you some additional training with both of these items for this tech tip. Have a great day.